welcome to another episode of the Capcom Podcast. I'm Cameron.
I'm Seth.
I'm Justy.
Justy.
Anthony.
And
Party.
we have another episode. I'm back in Germany. I have a new poster on my wall.
Well, not boo, but like we like when you're hanging out with us, but also I
Now
guess
it's
Anthony's.
my portion of Cameron.
Yeah, you're 9 months of the year.
Like
9
a
months
baby.
of Cameron.
Yeah, we only get 3 months. That is true.
Says the person
up
that's
with
coming to
that?
visit me in less than 2 weeks, in just about 2
Yeah,
weeks.
honestly, Anthony, that's a little greedy, don't you think?
I don't think that's
Justin,
greedy.
you could
I don't
come
think it's
over
greedy at
for
all.
once.
I can't fly.
You can. I'll just put you in my suitcase.
I was gonna say you don't have a passport, but
No,
I have a passport
don't
and I have
have-
the ability to hop onto a plane.
yay, Germany.
Money,
I
I'm
agree with that sentiment.
Um,
Yeah, lots of stuff. Oh, I mean, not a lot of stuff happened the past few weeks. It feels like, at least on my
because
end.
we're non-stop partying. It was
No, we-
crazy.
Didn't we party before last episode?
And we hung out since.
We did
Right.
hang out.
That was like 2 whole weeks ago.
It was 2
And
weeks.
you
We
only
did.
just
We
got
had a
back,
going
5
away
minutes
party
ago.
for Hannah. We had a going party for Cameron.
It's true.
We got food.
We did get food.
Remember food.
kids remember food. It's like nutritional and stuff, and you need it to survive. Also, drink your daily amount of water.
That reminds me, I have a big glass of water. I have to grab a little bit. But I'm not going to do it now. At some point in the episode, you'll see me go,
Happy live stream day,
wee,
everybody.
Come on,
water,
all chug a
chug,
glass of
chug,
water.
chug.
I don't have water on me.
Do you want some?
No, I'm good. Yeah, but otherwise, I'm back. I can't believe
Mhm, mhm.
that
Hi, Jacqueline.
we got it's been 2 weeks. I agree that it's been so I feel like these past 2 weeks went by so fast.
I mean, how long have you been back now? A week?
I've
already?
been back almost a week now. Yeah, I came back last Wednesday, so almost a week. Yeah, so it feels like a whirlwind. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a great time, and
Could you say it's a freaky time?
Freak time? I was gonna do the same video. I like the way you think, Justin.
Yeah,
Feels like that deserves of a point.
where's my marker? I don't have my markers on me. I have my red markers on me. Oh, there's my black marker.
Okay, so
Point for
to
Justin.
recap.
Justin is one away
Let's
from
fucking go!
one. What just happened?
I threw my computer. I got a little jazzed about that.
Yeet.
Anyway, I'm doing my research. Tess Coleman, Anna Coleman, Harper Coleman. There's
Gary
Lily,
Coleman.
Eric. That's true too. Ryan, that's Tess's husband.
Oh.
There's Jake, the former boyfriend.
I was
It
so
took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 names for you to recognize that the names of the characters in the movie we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call them by the following names: Jamie Lee Curtis, Lindsay Lohan, Lindsay Lohan's daughter, British girl, dude
Is
from
that actually
NCIS.
Lindsay Lohan's daughter? Like in real life?
Can you at least call him by his NCIS name?
No, I don't remember it. And
It's Gibbs.
it's Gibbs. No, that's not.
He's Gibbs.
That's not Gibbs. NCIS guy and Jason Mendoza. From
I'll accept
The Good
Jason.
Place.
I mean,
Those are their character names.
I will not
well,
accept
everyone,
these.
hi, what's going on? Welcome to the Capcom Podcast. This week we're gonna be talking about Freakier. Seb, join in. Freakier
Freakier
Friday. Me and
Friday.
Seb got that in sync. It was perfect.
It was
Don't
actually
even-
kind of
don't even think about
insane
it.
on my end.
Not on my ends.
Cool.
Oh no. And we are so excited to talk about this new theatrical release. We're very sorry that couldn't be here today because he was the most excited about this
Literally,
movie, and I would
yes.
like
Really?
that
He
broadcasted
was?
to the world. Jack wanted to see this movie so badly and did not use this wedding that he's at as an excuse whatsoever. He's a Freaky Friday stan,
He's a
yo.
Freaky Friday stand.
We'll confront
And
him.
I mean that this specifically sent to him,
He loves.
because
he-
we're if he's not going to be here, we get to paint his legacies.
100% we do. It's
Mhm.
all on us.
I have a question for all you guys. If we were to be in Freaky Friday, who do you think we would switch into?
Well, there's 4 of us, so we got to figure out. Well, and I think we have 2 pretty clearly delineated duos on screen here. We got the ones in Germany
What is that supposed
and
to mean?
the ones with the bare white walls behind us.
I'm not delineated.
No, what? Yeah, there's.
Sam, that is so true.
I don't
You
know
are
if that's a
not
bit or if
delineated.
He actually doesn't understand what's one. I can't.
Well, has Seb seen the hit movie Freakier Friday?
Yes.
Of course, I have together with this.
Well, you
freaky
see,
guy
in that
here,
movie, 2
uh,
people
We
switch
did in
with
fact
2
not
people.
see it on a Friday. Oh no,
We actually did.
we
see it
actually
on
did see it on a Friday. We saw Freakier Friday on a Friday.
And I saw it on like
Pretty
a
Freaky
Tuesday
Friday.
or something.
I saw
So.
Freakier Friday about 8 hours ago.
So it's fresh for you. I
Oh,
saw it
super
like a week and a half ago or
Yeah,
something.
you saw it the day I left.
And what was that?
Every
The-
day Cameron leaves is a freaky day.
12th.
If I pull up my planner here,
Or 12th, I think. That was last
Tuesday
Tuesday.
the 12th. So I saw it 5 days ago, which is a little less than a week and a half ago. So I got that a bit wrong.
Week and a half, 5 days. You know, same thing.
So,
We can't.
but it feels like an eternity ago. So to Anthony's original question, it would have to be us 2 and then Cameron and Seb that are a duo. So, Anthony, would you rather switch with Cam or with Seb?
That's a tough one.
You will need to take on this role for the remainder of the podcast.
Ooh.
What?
Okay.
No, we're
I'm
not
gonna do
doing that.
Seb. But I don't know if I could get the accent right.
No,
You don't have to get the accent right. You have to bring the correct energy.
Okay, now I want to see how he.
I'm gonna be Justin.
So
That's
I'm
way
switching
tough.
with Cameron.
And I'm gonna be. No, then
Um,
I have to be Cameron.
No,
That
do you not?
that's
do you
not how
remember
that happens in the movie.
Not according to movie logic. According
Movie
to
was
movie
pair
logic,
switches
it's
with
the
pair.
2 of us get swapped with the 2 of them.
Oh, I thought generally random.
All right, Cameron, give
No.
us your best Justin impression, and then we'll get into the movie chat.
Okay, but that means I have to be Anthony.
Correct.
But then we.
No.
switch with
Justin wouldn't
people
say
that
correct
we
to
are
that.
in, and
Try that again,
happens
Cameron.
when we did it.
What do you mean? What'd you say? What?
Superb.
I would say that.
Of course, we don't do it as it was. Okay.
Hey guys, so Freakier Friday is give me a moment, is a movie that I watched not on Friday but on Tuesday.
That is something I would say.
That it
With that upbeat energy. Yeah, keep it going. I'm
Give me a
excited.
moment. I need a moment. So Freakier Friday
I don't usually need moments, so Cameron, you're gonna have to keep going.
is a
I
2025
don't like
American
maybe-
fantasy comedy film.
I don't say I just keep going.
22 years after
Yeah, he
Anna
does.
Coleman and her mother Tessa's body swapped, Anna has become a music producer and managed and has Tessa's help in raising teenage daughter Harper. Harper is squabbled with a new classmate, British immigrant Lily Reyes. When the 2 cause an incident in chemistry class,
Are you reading a synopsis right now?
100% I am, because that's what Justin does.
No, it's not.
I do not.
Yes, you
I do it as a bit once or twice, but usually it's
Done
just
it.
off the top of my
You've
head.
done
It's always off the top of his
You've
head.
done it.
To make it a
You've
bit.
done it. You've done it a few times. Anyway, Justin, do you want to actually do the review? Because you do it so much better than I do. Or not the
But
synopsis?
if you do it, you got to do it as
Don't you
Cameron.
mean Cameron since
I
Justin?
gotta do it as Cameron.
Not,
Okay, I'll do
I
it as
mean,
Cameron.
would
Yeah.
you please do your
Freakier Friday
synopsis
is a
movie?
2025 American fantasy comedy film directed by. Well, that Cameron reads it right off the thing, right? So, Freakier Friday. For those familiar with the original Freaky Friday, it was a movie from 5,000 years ago. in which
It's like in
Jamie
the
Lee Curtis
90s.
Tess and Lindsay Lohan's Anna are a mother-daughter pair who are they're clashing because the single mom is getting married, daughter ain't having none of it. The mom doesn't understand how tough school life is, and there's the bullying school that the mom thinks is a cool person. They gotta learn a little bit about living in each other's shoes. So they have a slippy swap, and they really learn to appreciate the difficulties of one another's lives, and they understand each other's hearts. Fast forward 50 years, they are now both 200 years old. And now we have a whole complex family tree going. The original Lindsay Lohan daughter is now the mom of the family, has a younger daughter herself, and she also is a single mom. This time by choice. She's like, I'm living the single mom life, but she meets a single dad.
No,
hubba
I
hubba.
don't know. That's true. No, that's not true. Wait, is that true? That's not true.
Yes,
Didn't
she-
Harper's dad died. No.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, Harper's dad did
their
Yeah,
other
Harper's dad
single
I don't
died.
know
parents
of what.
died.
I believe it was a car accident. It was a car accident. I'm
Yeah,
not
because
sure
that's
it's a
the
car
whole
accident.
bonding towards
Yeah,
the middle of the
both
movie.
of them lost a parent. That's the whole shtick.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Lily's parent? Am I freaking?
No,
Lily's
the one-
mom also died.
Yeah, but she had a sickness. I
But
believe.
Lily's mom died recently.
It was from both
Harper's
car
dad
accidents.
died a
They
while
both
ago.
died from a
I
car accident.
remember when they introduce Harper Tess wanting a child. It was like her mom on the podcast worded it as, when my daughter chose to be a single mother.
Yes, which was because.
So, but that wasn't the full truth there, and my
correct.
brain's
It's because
blacking
Jamie Lee
out
Curtis
one detail
decides
from the middle.
to be Jamie Lee Curtis.
Point being, we're still in summary mode here. 30 minutes into the podcast.
It's not been 30 minutes. Stop it.
It's not 30 minutes. I know it's something. I don't use 30 minutes. I'm going to see the on-air button. I'm like, yeah. Point being, mom meets single dad. They're like, what? Which means love, So the dad has a daughter, mom has a daughter, and now we have the older generation, the younger generation, two pairs where no one's meshing right now because of this.
By the
merger
way,
family.
Lillian wanted you to know that it's 16 minutes in and not 10 minutes in.
We're 60 minutes into the podcast.
16.
Okay.
16.
That's a 1 and a 6.
It's a 1 and a 6.
Cameron, if you're performing as Justin, I'm not such a stickler for numbers.
I'm
So
not
keep
performing
that
as
in mind.
Justin. I only perform as myself. I don't like imitating other people.
I've seen you be an actor. That's in a sense imitation by itself, right? And then the two pairs swap bodies with each other. So the grandma becomes the future stepdaughter, and the mom switches with the daughter, and things get a little wacky. One could say freaky, but freaky already happened. So this is even
Freakier.
Oh, did you know what I was gonna say? That's impressive.
Just as if you are Justin.
No, stop it.
Oh my gosh! Wait,
No.
we're in sync.
No.
Oh, this is magical. This is delightful and magical.
Where's Justin Timberlake?
We don't need JT. I am JT.
Oh,
No, you're Seb.
oh my gosh!
I am
Anthony
No,
JT
you're-
swapped.
JT.
Give us your best
Who's
JT.
JT?
Let's hear it.
Justin Timberlake.
Oh,
because he's in
yeah.
Wait.
NSYNC.
What's one of the songs that I could just sing on the top of my head?
I don't know.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Go for it.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh,
The classic
baby,
JT
baby.
classic.
I wasn't.
That's not Justin
not
Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake. That's Madonna,
That's
right?
Britney
That's
Spears.
Britney
I
Spears.
was so sure based
And
on
if
the
that
initial
was a
reaction
sad
that we were just
impression,
gonna go with that. That's awesome.
not
I
happy.
love. Wait, did you actually not know that it wasn't Justin Timberlake?
No,
Or
I
you
did
try to
after I
mess
sang
with
"Baby,
Anthony?
Baby." I was like, "Oh, this is not JT. This is something completely different."
So, will the two
Bye, bye,
pairs
bye.
learn to coalesce, or will this family
Bye, bye,
fall
bye.
apart before it even
Bye, bye.
begins? Stay tuned to the Capgun podcast, or see the movies in theaters.
It is currently in theaters.
But don't- you can pause this right now, go see the movie, come back, and then continue the podcast.
That is true.
That's a normal thing that a lot of people have been doing with the Capcom Productions podcast.
See, that is
So I'm
something
told.
Justin would say, Cameron.
That's true.
I mean, Justin. I mean,
Stop it. This bit has already gone for too complex for too long.
Yeah, I'm lost.
We've already
what do
ruined
you
it
think
twice,
of the
and Anthony's already
heckin'
lost.
movie?
you mean Sepp is lost?
It was better than I expected.
Yes, I
I
agree.
was
think
coming
the movie-
into this kind of expecting not for it to be terrible, but for it to be terrible, and it was not.
That's gonna be the clip.
Was that a
It,
Sepp?
like
No, I
Lindsay
don't. I think
Lohan
that's
did an
something
amazing
only
job
Anthony can
acting.
say. The fact that you said you didn't think it was gonna be terrible, but it was gonna be terrible,
Yeah.
and then and Seb go, "Is that something that I would say?" And I said, "No, that's something only Anthony could say."
Yes.
I gotta retrain my thought of processing. Okay, beep beep boop, beep. I'm back.
Breaking the
Oh,
ceiling.
good. Welcome back.
I thought the acting in this movie was actually phenomenal. The way each actress, like Lindsay Lohan, I don't remember every actress, and like Lily Harper and all of them, was able to act like the different reverse roles, impressed me. Because if I had to do that,
I'm
you'd
sure
be,
it's
you'd
the
be
most
doo-doo.
fun thing you could do.
It probably
I
had to be
would-
the most fun thing, but like they did a really good job of like pretending to be like a 16-year-old person in like a 31-year-old person's body.
I think the only thing that annoyed me in this whole entire movie is Jason Mendoza. I don't remember his name. What's his name?
Mm-hmm.
The
You mean,
character's name is
Jack?
Ryan, right? No.
Ryan.
No. Ryan is Tessa's husband,
Yeah.
Eric.
Eric
I
or
feel like
Jack?
Eric's British accent was absolutely
Awesome.
terrible.
You know,
Awesome.
But, like, I thought of
What are you
that,
on
but,
about?
like-
That was
you know
great.
what messed me up? You know, and I mean, I don't. Do we go into spoilers with this? I don't
No,
know.
not yet.
Just initial thoughts, and then
There's
we'll
one
spoil it up.
scene where the grandma sits on the beach and speaks, and even there, like, what was her name again? The grandma.
Tess?
Tessa?
Yeah.
Yes.
She has a weird accent as well. Like it sounds weird.
No, you know what it is when they're swapped?
Yeah.
It's that she's talking like a British person without a British accent.
Yeah, but
And that
no one,
sounds so
no
wild.
one else switches their voice.
But they still use the same verbiage. Is what
Yeah, I think
Cameron's
it's the
saying.
mannerism and the verbiage what's tripping you up. I don't think it's the register.
Yeah, but you know, the grandma in the British girl's body still speaks like a British person.
But not with a British accent.
Yes,
No!
of course.
I'm
Someone back
with
me up
Cameron
here.
on this one. Maybe it's
No,
because
there's
we're
no
so in
British
sync
accent. If you think
today.
about it, she doesn't say it in like a British accent. She's as if she's saying the British words in American, like in American English.
To me, she sounds British.
No!
Did it bother you that the character, what's the character's name? Lily in Tessa's body wasn't speaking with the British accent?
Well, Seb thinks that she was.
Well, okay, let's ignore Seb because that's not making sense. But is it because it was I was thinking throughout the movie, why isn't she speaking with the British accent if that's the way she speaks? But
No, because it's
maybe it is a cognitive thing, like motor mouth, like your mouth isn't used to making words in a certain way, but your brain is different.
yeah, but as
How does that
someone
work?
so because I'm gonna go and I can actually use my minor for my bachelor's in this.
Okay. Okay, let's hear it.
My minor in linguistics, and I did my whole specificity was in phonetics and phonology. The way that your mouth is trained is something that's hard to do even later in life, even if it's like even if your brains were switched, clearly their
Because the way
brains
you're,
like I don't because your muscles are being trained to do different certain
the
voices.
way you use your tongue,
Yeah.
and your whole
No, tongue would be different because tongue you
yeah, no,
could
but
most
like,
likely,
no, what's
but
it,
it's your jaw
Kiefer?
and your
Kiefer?
jaws.
Kiefer? Yeah, like the way you hold your jaw and speak. Because, like, for
Cheekbones.
example, you know, like a British person has more like an O shape with their mouth and
Mhm.
everything, and therefore the way you hold your whole face structure or head structure is different than an American person would be. So therefore, if you do it in a very young age, your body kind of forms to it. So therefore, if you then want to learn, I don't know, Spanish, which uses completely different muscles because it has or like African languages have like click sounds and whatever, and you have a language flow that has a lot of, and now you have hard sounds that makes it very hard. That's why sometimes learning German for people
Right.
from Asian languages who don't have these kinds of sounds are very hard because like
Yeah, so that's a
Yay.
muscle memory thing and less of a brain to mouth thing.
Right.
That's why the that's why when
Right.
Lily is speaking through Tessa's body, you can hear the English mannerisms, but there's no English accent.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Which is very cool.
Listen, they did their research.
Jamie Lee
which is
Curtis
why I'll
brought
give the movie an
brought a
11
good
out of
performance.
10.
I agree with Anthony. I think they were able to encapsulate everyone's characters pretty well.
It was fun. They did a good job with that.
But it was before, without getting into too much spoilers. I had fun. This was better than a
That's what I like to
Minecraft
hear.
movie,
It's
which
a-
is
it's a-
not.
It's about
That's
the
what we
fun.
don't spoil things.
That's not a spoiler. Saying it's better
Not
than a different
spoiler.
movie is not a spoiler. Saying it's better than different movies.
Saying it's better than Minecraft says everything.
It's
No, it doesn't,
technically
because saying anything's better than Minecraft
spoiler
is a low
for
bar. Those
our
are my next
sequel
sentence.
section.
Anyway, do we want to go to spoilers?
Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
didn't
we
even
can
say
talk
what
more
I
about
thought
the
of the
movie.
movie.
What?
I didn't say what I thought of the movie.
What did you think of the movie, Justin Chapman?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Anything else?
No.
I had a better time than with Minecraft.
You had a better time with
Lillian says,
Minecraft.
but
Really?
Minecraft
Why?
will
Wait a
be-
second. Is that what Cameron's? I think we're a little.
We're in sync, you
We're
know.
kind of in
if we
sync.
swap bodies.
Now that we swap bodies, we really have come to understand each other.
Yeah.
Let's go
I like
spoilers. Screw it. Whatever.
Spoilers?
Who cares?
Okay.
Spoiler time.
Spoiler mode activate.
It's Freakier Friday spoiler time. Freakier Friday spoiler time. We're
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Try to think what to spoil in this movie.
So
My favorite scene was when they had detention and the grandma in the body of the young girl argued with the gym teacher with his first name and he didn't react negatively.
I think the
One
line,
time.
"Wait, you're still here," was the funny line. It was
that's
one
a
of the
great line.
funniest lines
I
in the
think there are
movie.
good comedic bits in that section, but I also feel like it's story-wise by far the weakest section of the movie. Where I'm like, what are the parents at all learning about the kids'
I
lives?
think
through this?
honestly, I'll be honest with you.
They're just like,
that was
oh,
lip service.
school
Yeah.
sucks.
I think that was just service to the old movie.
It was.
You
It was
wanted
to have
to-
Easter eggs.
Great, but they had like multiple scenes there. Like, think about how efficient. Maybe you don't remember, but the original movie is very efficient with like every scene is a character moving forward in either complicating the swapped person's life or learning about the swapped person's past. The detention scenes are nothing. I think most scenes are fairly efficient in that matter. I think the detention stuff is like the one part of the movie where I'm
disagree.
like,
I think this movie doesn't do at like I came out of this movie going, I feel like no one really truly learned.
I'm not saying
That's
this movie
better.
did a great
The thing
job
is-
with that. But I think that
Yeah.
the detention scenes are like the epitome of like we are not accomplishing anything.
The
Whereas other
detention
scenes,
scenes.
Well, I thought it was
they're-
on
they're- I can
purpose. Like,
see
that
what
was the
they're
whole.
going for, sorta.
I think the detention scene was supposed to be a reference back to the original movie.
It
Yeah,
was, but
Great.
For the
also
fans.
For
I
like
think
5
that's really
seconds
what it was
then.
meant for.
We
It
did
wasn't meant
multiple
for,
scenes
like-
there.
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
the detention scenes have the thing that you know how the girls in the bodies of the adults try to break up the wedding and stuff, and it's like they cause more harm than the others. But for example, the grandma in the body of the girl that was famous and the fabulous cool chick got everyone detention. Well,
Okay.
they got themselves detention, but then they just were to sit around and were like, oh yeah, this is cool, this is chill. And I was like, yeah, we should go outside. Then everyone had to go outside and run around and clean the
Thrilling.
stalls and whatever. So like she made, and then like everyone hated her in the end. So like they made her life worse and made her unpopular. So even though they switched back and they are now friends, probably when they go back to school the next time, she will eat.
Yeah, but that's not talked about.
I'm
There's
not
no
gonna give the
repercussions
movie
for
points
this.
for a
because it's
probably.
no
That
longer
means it's
told in the
extremely
movie.
good.
But the parents also don't learn anything about like this could have
Yeah,
been
but
this
they-
scene could have been great
They destroy
about
their
talking.
kids' lives.
No, but that's not what this scene should have been about. This scene could have been so great about really the two of them realizing how like they're on opposite ends of the spectrum as far as like with friend groups and everything, and understanding how deep that divide is. That could have been
But
something.
they're
that
the
could've
mom.
spoken-
They're the
The
mother and
parents?
the grand.
How?
And
Why?
they're the
What do you mean the
mother and
parents?
the.
How? Why? You clearly see that in the detention scene. There's a divide between the people that like Lily and the people that like
Yeah, but,
Haley,
like,
Hannah.
Yeah, whatever. But
It was Haley.
that's what the
Yeah.
parents like.
That's what they're
Yeah, but
supposed
it's
to
the
learn, but they
parents.
don't. They don't talk
It's-
about it.
Yeah, but they're not. But them were not like the premise of the movie was not for them to learn about the kids necessarily. It was more for the kids to learn about the parents.
No, it's about everyone to learn about each other.
Mm,
Yes.
mm.
If we go, I mean,
I
that's,
took it more as the kids were supposed to learn more about like how much love that Lindsay Lohan and what was the husband's name again?
Jason
Are you-
Mendoza. That's not his
Jason
name, but
Yeah, Jason Mendoza
Manny
actually love
something.
each other
there-
and how like their hatred for each other is not. But like that's what I took it as. And then the parents are kind of just reliving the past of like them doing it again.
Yeah, but for me, the tension stuff was because like the mother said, "Oh my God, I can just sit down and do nothing for 3 hours. That's so great." It's like them winding down, feeling like kids again, and being like, "Oh my God, this is so easy," and in the end realizing, okay, maybe it's not that easy.
yeah, because the whole original movie was to make to make it clear that you can't do both. But both lives are hard.
Yeah.
That's what the original film did well, is to show both sides of that. And so I thought this one was trying to do the same. It just missed the mark. And in reality, only one I mean, Lily learns about Lindsay Lohan's daughter, and Lindsay Lohan learns about Lindsay Lohan, and that's it. No one really truly learns anything else.
They want the Jamie
Well,
Lee
the grandma
Curtis and
learns
Lindsay
about how
Lohan
much
to get
her
some of their
husband
acting
loves her.
time in.
Lindsay Lohan learns that she maybe actually can have her career making music
Yeah,
while
that's
having a
weak.
husband and
That's
a happy
weak.
family. Like,
That's weak.
she learns that she can have everything.
But it's a weak end. Like it's
It
done
was
so
cute
like
in how it's
haphazardly.
It's a
presented.
Disney movie though. It's not supposed to be a strong ending.
We don't
No,
Kinda
no
cool,
Disney
like,
movies
is
have
this
ever had strong
technically a
endings,
Disney movie?
Anthony. No
I guess it
Disney
is.
film has ever had a strong ending. Disney's never made a good movie in its life.
That's not what I meant. That is not
No,
what I
that's
meant
what it
by not
sounded like.
making.
Am I wrong, Justin? That is what it sounded like.
No, he said this movie didn't want to have a strong ending.
No,
It's not about the ending, it's about the middle part.
He said
The ending was
Disney
okay.
movie.
We could jump to the ending here because let's be clear. The ending very bizarrely fast. I don't like. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
movie's done now. I guess like
But I mean, they have
the
more scenes
they
during the
saved, and
credits,
then
though,
that
like-
second we cut to credits. It's
Yeah,
pretty
but like
wild.
the second act is so long. It's overly long and builds up to nothing. Like it builds up to nothing.
the whole thing at the restaurant also was just stupid.
But the
It's weird.
the whole first boyfriend being like
Yeah.
coming in, and then it turns out he just likes older women as like the bit.
Yeah.
It's just like, why? This is a stupid bit. This is a
But
joke
that was
for
also
adults.
part in the first movie.
Here's one of my more fundamental issues of the movie that I can relate back then to that dining scene. I don't buy in this movie quite, and maybe it's because I'm older watching this one than I was watching the original for the first time. I'm not quite buying in this one the necessity to keep the soon-to-be married person, in this case Jason Mendoza, out of the information that the body swap is happening.
Yeah, that brings
That's
Because
fair,
in the
but,
first
like-
movie, it's very like, well, let's not freak him out when we're about to get married. But in this movie, his daughter is a part of this, so it's not like there's any way that he could like discern that this is like a fake weird thing that people are making up around him. Like, like if he just talks to his daughter in
if out of the what, there's 6 people in that family unit, you could say,
and
right?
there's
And
no
if
reason
4
to
of them
not
go, we've
tell.
all swapped bodies, then you need to
5.
No.
Oh, that's-
the 2 kids, Lindsay Lohan, Jason Mendoza, Jamie Lee Curtis, and the dude from NCIS.
I mean, I don't. But they were side characters. Like some
Point
of them were
being,
side
we
characters.
could
Like
have
Ryan
told.
was a side character. I don't really consider him like. I
No,
guess
but,
he's part of the family unit.
that's
Like he
the
is.
point. That unit is 6 people in the family, and 4 of them get body swapped. I feel like at that point, you can tell everyone within that unit, hey, this is what happened.
And by the point that now jumping to the dining scene where like Eric hit his breaking point because he's like upset that like there's some seemingly maybe cold feet about the wedding. There's a lot of weird stuff going on that actually never ends up getting explained to him. But he's like, I guess we were having an off day, which fine, that's whatever. But if the man who is like love of your life is running off because of this misunderstanding, what do you have to lose by just going up to him and starting to explain things? Like,
That's fair.
especially
That's
if
fair.
especially if Lily could vouch, his daughter. So,
Well,
like,
technically, Lily was not his daughter. Lily was Graham's.
if he's already saying, "I'm out," like you're not gonna make things worse. Whatever. It's a cutesy movie. It's fine. It's fine.
This
Can everyone
holds-
say it's fine with me? So we're
it's
all
fine.
in
It's
agreement.
okay. It's fine.
It's
My
fine.
my whole overarching thought of this film was
Okay.
do not try to catch lightning. Like, do not try to get lightning in the same place twice.
Huh?
Like,
As in, they had a big hit with the first one. Don't expect the same thing to happen a second time.
correct.
Sure.
Because clearly,
It would have been more fun if the daughters would have swapped and the daughter would have went to the mother and they could then be like, yeah, well, this happened to me before with your grandma. And then they could have like worked through that, you know? But
But
like,
the daughters don't have enough, like, at least in this iteration, don't have enough like vastly differing lives. They would have just hung out in detention together. It's like, well, we're here together, but in
That's
different
true.
bodies. It's a lot of the biggest conflict comes from, I have to live an adult life and I don't know the parameters of that and how to engage with that. So you definitely need kid and adult body for maximum hijinks.
Lillian says, I
Um,
hate movies that have a fast ending. There's such a big plot, and you build up to just for a solution that could have been solved in 10 minutes into the movie. Where's the emotion? I don't know if I agree with that for this. So, I mean, I agree. I hate that. But I feel this movie doesn't have that as much. My biggest FOMO with this film is that the solution, because they do need the journey to realize each other. It's just the kids basically at the end realize how they're not as different as I thought they were, which like they're both teenagers with dead parents. Like, okay. And then to realize that they act like Lindsay Lohan and Jason Mendoza actually love each other, like cool. Like this is not like a super like wow, this is like surprising kind of thing. Like I don't know. I'm just like looking at this film and going, okay, you had the time to build something up and you kind of missed the mark at every turn, so the ending I think just doesn't land. I think if there was a better build up to all this and there was a better like connection with everyone, then everything would be better, but there is no clear, like I feel like the ending does not give you the payoff that it deserves.
Okay, now time for me to introduce to the conversation the best and worst part of the movie, which comes as a unified package, which is very exciting. Maybe the tension scene's the worst, but this is a different kind of worst because the tension did not accomplish anything. But what I'm about to bring up was incredibly cringe-inducing. Best part of the movie / worst part of the movie, with emphasis on the best, is Jake, the previous ex-boyfriend who was the love interest in the initial movie. I love Jake. Jake. He walks into the
Why?
scene and my world lights up. I think he's just this fun, bizarre character. Has a sequel-esque, I'm gonna word sequel-esque fixation on Tess and his mother, while also being vaguely interested in Anna. It's done cartoonishly, but I think it's funny and endearing in a way that, like, he steps into the scene. I'm like, okay, well, you could steal the spotlight for a few seconds. I don't mind.
I think it's fine because he's such a funny side character, but I think
I
it's
love
also
him.
fine because
I'm
everyone
so
else.
glad he's here.
I
Also, the
think he
reference to
brings
the
some
original movie,
comic
too.
relief. he brings a comic relief bit into this film that otherwise would have made this film a lot more stale.
I agree. The reason I also pair it with the worst element of the movie is it is just so oof. In a way that I don't think I would experience as a kid, but as an adult, watching someone be in a position where it's the flirting with Jake when they first show up at the Jake's was a record store or something of the sorts, and you have what's the kid's name, Lily in and no sorry, it's Harper in Anna's body starting to flirt with Jake, and I'm like, and he's like, aren't you getting married soon? I'm like, no, this is bad, this is bad. That whole scene was tough to watch, but Jake being there made it a lot better. And I could tell everyone else here is engaged with what I am saying.
I
Thoroughly by
agree.
their looking down in their
I
side
agree 100% with your thoughts on Jake. I think it's funny to us as adults because that's just a funny bit. But I think if I were a dad with kids, I would have been like, I don't like this bit. I don't like it one second.
It's tough. It's a tough it's a tough segment.
It's a tough watch.
But
Yeah.
it's it leaves an impact more so than I mean, I ragged on the detention scene. I don't want to rag on it too much because it was called
Warren
out
says I
earlier
was
as
dying
the
of the
best part of the
flirting
movie.
to flirting scene. They did not know what they were doing. Yeah, they didn't. That's also the point.
Yeah, not at all. It was
One
comical.
flag I'll throw up is there was a lot of points in the movie where like you have Lily racked with guilt. I keep saying Lily instead of Harper. Harper racked. Well, maybe it's both, but I'm thinking of Harper racked with guilt over like I tried so hard to get them to get things to not work out. And I'm like, maybe kind of in that scene. How about the scene at the center for trying to like get the
Marriage
what was
license?
it? What were they trying to get approved for?
His citizenship, his green card, or something like that, because it was a marriage
Okay,
license.
yes. And
His
like
green card or her green card?
by the end of their goal was to get that to fail, which is terrible. That one's absurdly awful. That part in terms of morality, but it's a kid.
But it's also
it's
so
tough to
badly
engage with as a result.
executed too.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's like no plan goes into this, and then
you could have easily manipulated this by just not showing up or shit.
not showing up. You could have
You could have said he's trying to force me to do this, whatever. You could have said simple things to make this go offside, and just, instead of being like, "Yeah, you don't know nothing about me. So what's my favorite movie?" And then it's like, "Yeah."
And she's shocked. She's
shocked that he knows her guilty pleasure song,
Yeah.
and I'm like, if you're about to get
Well, he
married,
didn't name us. Yeah, well, he named.
But also, again, you're dealing with kids. They're not very smart. So
Yeah, but they're like in high school though. Like they're like what 16, 15? Timeline?
Yeah.
I thought like 14, 15.
no, they're
Like sophomore, junior.
they're
something like
sophomore
that.
juniors.
Okay, well there you go.
They're not freshmen, that's for sure.
No.
Okay, so they probably should have been smarter then.
Yes,
Just a little bit.
But my point being
feelingly,
that
when
when they're
bodies,
leaving,
your Q goes down by 20 points. That seems
When
to
you're-
be the
The
issue.
case?
The case, yeah.
when Harper was leaving and Lily was picking her up in the really cool car, we can talk about the car bit in a sec. But point being, when Lily's getting picked up, Harper's like, "Did you get them to?" And Lily's like, and Harper's those two names I keep flipping. Harper's like, "I tried really hard. I did everything I could."
You didn't.
I was so confused by that because I'm like, all you did was ask him some facts, mostly
Yeah.
fairly simple ones, and
Not even
it
complex
wasn't
ones.
even in reverse where like if at any point she needed to say something about him, it would have flopped.
Also,
Yeah.
can we point out that effectively the kids did more good for the adults than the adults did for the kids?
Because
Huh?
parents as kids
Yeah,
didn't
no,
do anything productive.
True. I mean, yeah, they got Ella to like the manager more.
They also got Ella to perform and like not break down about her ex-boyfriend.
Got her
And
mother a gig and whatever.
and the parents for the kids did literally nothing except make
Okay,
their
but
lives worse.
Objectively, the kids learned to got a feeling of belonging that they didn't previously have.
But again, as we
No, the parents.
the parents in the kids' bodies did a lot worse things, and in the end, we don't see all the bad play out because there will be another 3.5 months of detention. Their reputation in school as a favorite girl for Lily will be ruined, and
Yeah, Worm said for
But they
the
have each
immigration scene to
other.
work, you would have needed to have him ask questions to her,
yeah,
and that
Right.
would have
I
actually.
was thinking that the
I
whole
thought
time,
where
yeah.
that was going,
Yeah.
but then I think I know what happened. They wrote that scene and went, well, this doesn't work for what we need the end to be, so this can't be written this way, and so
Yeah.
that's how they ended up with the way that they.
I think let's talk broad statement here. I think the trouble inherently with this movie, and like I'm sure they could have made certain things work more so based off of the things we're saying, but they put themselves in a difficult position with this movie because when you do the two pairs swapping with two pairs and they're but also within the two pairs they need to figure things out amongst each other. It's not such a very the first movie is a very specific dynamic that we're exploring. These two people, we're going to learn about that dynamic between person A and person B, and they're going to be dealing with each other constantly and learning about each other. And it's a very specific dynamic relationship. And that's always going to be more gratifying than, okay, we have a 4, and these two have a thing, and these two have a thing, these two have a thing, and these two have a thing. Like,
But these two don't have a thing. That's the main issue of this film.
which
Lily and Tess do not
Okay.
have a thing. Jamie Lee Curtis goes up to Lily once and goes, "If you ever need to talk, I'm here." And Lily's like, "Ew, no." And then that's it. And then they have the bit at the end where basically because their body swap, they figure out, oh,
yeah, but
you know,
Lily doesn't like Tess because she's that therapeutic, weird old.
Lily doesn't like anyone in this movie
Yeah, but,
except
like,
for her
in the
dad.
end- in the
That's
end-
not.
In the end, Lily turns out as the therapist in Tess's body, speaking to other people and even to her own father, therapeuting him into staying with the mother, with Lindsay Lohan.
No.
She starts therapy. Yeah, she starts to do therapy as well.
No. That's Lily talking to her dad about staying together because she realized how she screwed up. And then Lily as Tess being like, well, I gotta be here too. Right?
Yeah, the end scene in front of the car,
Yeah.
that's where Tess talks to her dad as where Lily talks to her dad as Tess.
Correct.
And she's like, yeah, but I will need to hear that from my daughter. And then Tess
And then
comes
Tess
in-
comes out because she understands that Lily's understood.
Yeah,
That's not a
Yeah, but-
therapy thing. That's a
it totally is.
no, it's not because Lily's there for her own self, like
Yeah, but she's
her own reason.
therapeuting her dad.
so true.
Is she?
Yeah.
The whole speech at the end that she gives is, is basically Lily saying to her dad that she had to understand what it's like,
She's saying,
masking it
she's
as
saying,
how Tess is scared.
Yeah, but like, yeah, she's
That's
saying,
not
she's
therapy.
saying what Lily thinks in the body of Tess, but to the people in the movie, it's Tess saying that, so she has to act like Tess would to get her own opinion along.
Yeah, but I also think that Tess also feels that way too,
yeah, then
which
she's-
is why Tess the whole time is like fighting for them to stay in LA
yeah, but then
because she understands
Lily
that
as
she has
Tess
nothing
is still
without her
doing what
mother.
Tess would do as Lily.
Yeah, but that's less of her putting on an act and more of Lily coming to terms.
Yeah,
Right.
but that means like she understood how to act like Tess would. Well, in the beginning, she was the.
I think it's
opposite.
only veiled enough because she swaps 2 words, but I think it's just because it's Tess, everyone just believes it's Tess. That's a
I do
speech
think
that
in a
anyone.
broad
I don't
sense
think that's such a believable like. This is for sure what a
Yeah, but to
therapist.
make it work.
That's not what a therapist says. A therapist doesn't go, "I screwed up." That's
A
not how
therapist would never say that.
like a therapist.
Every
is
therapist
usually there to
is
help.
perfect and would never screw up, as we all know.
That's not what I said. But a therapist usually comes in to help a person process their own emotions by asking the right questions or by trying to guide them to that process. That's what a therapist does.
That
now,
is true.
Jamie Lee Curtis is a terrible therapist. At least in the moments that we see her. But she also keeps saying that she's not an actual therapist to everyone, which is good, or else that'd be really bad.
How do you feel about then Anna constantly being like, "Okay, everyone, deep breath,
Oh, that was so
exercise time."
annoying.
That was
That was
weird. That was
so
weird.
annoying.
It's a
That
little
was the
odd.
most
It's
millennial,
cute
like,
that
I'm a
she
millennial and
eventually
I
took
need.
off from her mother a bit, but took after her mother a bit. I mean, but after a few times, it's weird how out of touch Anna became in such a short time in terms of like being able to read the room in a way that she wouldn't have as a kid, just like
That's fair.
20 years ago. But I guess 20 years is a long time.
It is a long time.
But they had to dumb her down a little bit. I guess they have to dumb everyone down a little
Yeah,
bit.
because this is a one-dimensional.
the conflict to work.
No one here is two-dimensional.
That's not true.
Which character, as a character personality, is two-dimensional?
Jack. Jack is 2-dimensional.
Now,
Sure.
who's Jack?
What?
That was it. Ryan. What's his name? The one guy that. That was his name. Was Jack.
Ryan is Tess's husband.
Yeah, but Jack was the guy that.
Eric is Anna's
Fiancé.
fiance.
No, he's talking about the ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, the ex is Jack.
Jake.
Jake is it Jake? Oh, same Jays.
Oh no, that was close. That was close.
Same
Apologies
Jays.
for not picking up on that.
I'm just
I
making
think I've
sure.
seen
Yeah, it is
him
Jake.
before too and other stuff.
Doesn't he do music stuff?
I don't know. I don't know what else they do.
Oh, what were we talking about?
What else we know Jake for?
Oh well, let us look that up on the Wikipedia. Chad Michael Murray is known for hit movies such as Freaky Friday, A Cinderella Story, Home of the Brave, The Haunting in Connecticut 2, Ghosts of Georgia, A Medea Christmas, Outlaws and Angels, Ted Bundy, American Boogeyman, Fortress.
No, that's actually
Fortress
isn't that
Never Die, The Merry Gentleman.
Yes, the answer is yes. Justin's reading out the
And
actor's whole.
Freakier
But he
Friday.
doesn't do that.
Oh,
They,
but that's
they
only the
kept
film.
telling me that they don't, but here we are.
11 episodes of Gilmore Girls. You think I'm gonna be able to do this off of the top of my head? You think I know Chad Michael Murray's filmography off the top of my head?
Lillian
Yes, I'm doing this out loud.
asked.
I admit it. But
Lillian
can I do a
asked
summary
if
of a
that's what you
movie
were
off the top of my head
doing,
after
and so I was
seeing the movie?
answering Lillian's
I could do
question. I was answering
never know.
Lillian's question.
Justin, never doubt someone.
Also in 14 episodes of Agent Carter, which is semi-MCU. Oh,
No, it's not MCU at all.
9 episodes of Riverdale. Are we
That's definitely
Riverdale
MCU, right?
stands in the chat?
That's definitely MCU, right?
All right, let's rate this movie.
Oh no, I'm just messing with everyone here. I was doing a bit.
ABC?
That
Justin, does that guy also do music?
Does the guy do music?
Yeah.
I controlled F for music. In 2010, Murray played the love interest of Alicia Keys in her music video.
I am in fact rage baiting. Thank you for picking up on
Uh,
that. No one else in this
musical
group
drama
did. Oh no,
star.
I think Seb caught on. That was
Wasn't a
rage
couple music videos. Does that count?
No, I thought like is he also a musician?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about musician here, but I could
baiting. I
be.
think we have started to go off the rails.
On Dawson's Creek.
Oh my
That's
god, we love
crazy.
Dawson's Creek.
That's it. We nailed it. I think we
Iconic.
figured it out, fellas.
That's what I know him from.
What were we talking
what a
about?
day. Sometimes these episodes go off the rails so much that I really enjoy it, and then this happens where I have no idea what's going on anymore.
We
You
were
know
just
what we
talking
could do,
about
though?
We can,
Chad
in
Michael
fact,
Murray.
rate that movie. Yay!
All right. I give this a 2 for the sequel
8.
Oh,
Out
that's
of-
really nice of you.
out of 2.
You give it a what? A 2 out of 2?
2 out of 2.
That's a 100% you love.
I give
Every
it.
fiber of my being says movie epic. That's what every fiber of my being is
I'm gonna
saying.
give an actual rating. It's a 2 out of 5. I
Ooh.
rated it higher than
That low?
Yeah.
I'd say a 3.5 out of 5.
What?
There's a few like cinematic shots. I was like, that's pretty. Like the surfing scenes.
There was that
I was
pretty
like, oh,
shot. If you
that,
think
that's
about
Here's the
it.
that's
thing.
pretty.
Would
No,
you
no,
put
that-
this
that's a good
over
point.
Fantastic about at the same level as Fantastic Four?
Oh, Fantastic Four is a 4.5 out of 5 for me.
Fantastic Four is a lot of fun.
Yes.
Wait. You're saying this is at Fantastic Four level?
No.
Or you're
No,
saying
No.
no, that rating
I
is.
have just
Okay, I got you
unraveled
now, I got you.
atrocities. You'd put this at the same level as Sinners?
No.
I mean, no. I mean, you'd put Fantastic Four at the same level as Sinners?
Yeah.
Well, Cameron's gonna need a moment, fellas. Can we technical
Also, would
difficulties?
you
I
everyone.
give it a 4.6 out of 10.
Well,
Okay.
Sinners to me is like a 5 out of 5.5.
What is a 5 out of 5.5? What?
Sinners.
A 5 out of 5.5?
Yeah.
So basically
It's like a
just
95.
4.5 out of 5.
I like the way you think. I like that.
It's basically not at 100%. It's like 95. Fantastic Four is at like 85. This is at like a good 75. You know. It's like this is like a C, and then Sinners is like an A, and then like Fantastic Four is like a B plus.
Yeah,
Or
but
A
B
minus.
plus would be a 4.5. Yeah. I don't know, man. No.
You like this is why the ranking systems are.
Here's the thing. This movie was
Silly.
better than a Minecraft movie.
Cameron with
Yay!
Anthony's opinion.
No! No! Oh, you
just
got
did a
dumped
Sad.
on.
We're
You
gonna have
just
some
take
words when
that?
I'm in Germany.
You're just gonna let that happen?
Hold down again. I'm gonna give. Wait, I never gave Anthony his points on the board.
Aw.
Forget how many points Anthony has. I think you have
Wait,
12.
can I get a
Yeah.
point too for being really funny today?
I'm gonna give Anthony 15 points.
I feel like I deserve one for my joke.
And Seb will also be at 15. And I have 11, even though I'm the one that holds the board. We love it.
Wait, I saved a cat from a tree. Can I get a point?
What?
I was a firefighter and I saved a kitty from a tree. If you want to give me a
If
point.
you did, yes, but we do actually have a question.
We have a question. Can you pop it up on screen or something?
I did.
Oh, I
No,
haven't
we
been
don't see
seeing
it.
those.
The issue being you guys don't see the screen. Okay, important question to keep the podcast 10 minutes going. Who was the freakiest of you all during this podcast, and why is Justin a cutie pie?
Oh God! Well, shucks and thank you. I tip my top hat to you.
That's a good question.
But but the question is, who was the freakiest of the pod this episode? Who gave the freaky energy? Who's bringing the freak K to the Friday? Oh wait, we have a volunteer for freakiest. Is it like nominating prom queen? We have to like, are we like voting? But like it's based on people who volunteer. Like you're not gonna vote for someone who
No,
didn't know.
everyone can put in a vote, and then the people
Why
have
does this
to.
not work?
Create a
Okay.
poll, Cameron. Create
I
a
mean,
poll. Create a poll.
create
Create
a poll.
a poll.
Create a poll. Create a poll.
Can you do that?
I think Anthony is also a good option because his background is bringing some freaky energy. Because imagine Goofy in space.
Then I got a shield. I didn't do that part, but there's a shield up
Oh
there.
my god, frick, man. The shields. That's bananas.
That's what I say. Bananas.
Wait. Thank you, Jacqueline.
Actually, people
Spector.
are telling me to create
Thank
a poll.
you.
I'm
Thank
really.
you, Jacqueline Spector. Thank you.
Justin, do you have more moves to motivate Cameron to create a poll?
I don't know how to create a poll. This is
I guess this is what we call pole
If
dance.
only people could just type in a name in a
that's
little
true. I
chat.
mean, that is a good way of doing a poll.
So everyone,
I
write
feel like
down
no
the
one besides
name
Cameron got that
of
joke.
the
I'm
freakiest
sad.
Wait,
person.
I do need to wait. Lillian, do you think we're not Gen Z?
We are Gen Z here.
Lillian's
Yeah.
like freaky is a very different slang and word in Gen Z language.
I mean, my whole stick from the get-go was to say that I'm not freaky. I'm just a naughty guy here. But like,
1, 2,
guess,
3,
like, that's
4.
kind of the
All
same
4
thing
of us are Gen Z. We might be one or two of us might be pushing the limit on that,
Ooh.
but we are technically Gen Z.
We're just old souls living in Gen Z
but,
bodies.
but literally all of us.
And I said Gen Z is the
Again,
Gen Z is
I just want to repeat my joke because I loved it so much. Justin, can you make the moves again to make Cameron create a pole?
pole time.
That's what I would call pole dancing.
Stop it.
Pole dancing.
Stop.
We need an imaginary pole, and he's got a twirl.
No, because he's dancing, so Cameron creates a pole. So it's pole dancing.
Pole dance. Pole. Do the pole. Do the pole now,
You can
y'all.
highlight it, but yes, Lillian, we
One
know
hop this
about Labubu.
time. Right pole, let's stomp. Left pole, left stomp. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
We
That's how
might
it goes,
all
right?
Hands on your
be
knees. Hands on your knees.
all in
Switch.
the internet.
Justin, do
Everybody,
you
clap
own
your
a
hands.
Labubu?
I don't. I'm Labubu-less, and I feel inadequate and inhuman as a result. So if you'd like to donate to the Justin Labubu Foundation, I'm opening up a GoFundMe.
Get
Cameron
Justin
promised
a
me that
Labubu.
next time I opened up a GoFundMe that he would donate. So we at least have one donor, and that is Cameron Spector to the Justin Get a Labubu Fund. And I would like one with very sharp teeth and has a piercing eyes. That would be my dream. I would give it
also
little
want to
head
say
pats
that
whenever I
Justin
go to
doesn't
sleep,
need a Labubu.
and I'm very
We have
lonely.
other
We do have Otter Otterson.
We could turn Otterson into a Labubu.
Oh yeah, that would be
We
funny.
can.
Otterson ranks all the Lububus. Can that be the next episode of
Oh
Otterson?
yeah.
Oh boy.
I think. And this is I can't be on screen doing the Otterson voice. And this Labubu
Wait,
is
how much is a Labubu?
Labubu is
They're kind of
The thing is,
$20,000.
the general Labubus are cheap, and then you can get mystery boxes. The thing
I
is,
have to shake
you
my
can
piggy
buy
bank
most of the
real
Labubus,
hard
and
to
depending
get
on how
anything
rare
out of
they
it.
are cheaper or more expensive. But you want to get them from the mystery box. So
Oh
in case
wow,
you
they're
want a
they're
very
quite.
rare one,
You can buy one from Bears R
20
Us for
mystery boxes.
$16.99,
Okay.
or you can buy one off from Sheen for $70.
We
I'm
don't buy
gonna-
fake Labubus.
Help me! It is a freaky
How do you know it's fake
Friday,
or not?
and I switched bodies with a Labubu. That could be the episode.
This one's $532.
All right. With that being said, because it is
You can get yours
past our
customized.
time, guys. Thank you so much for watching this freaky podcast. If you're watching this after the fact,
Labubu
you can
collection.
always follow us on Instagram at Capcom Productions and see that we're going to be doing it live every other Sunday at noon. Our next one is in 2 weeks.
That's
And we're
like
going to be
another
talking
Sunday at noon.
about.
Whiplash. It's actually going to be a fun episode. Actually, and 3 of us might be in the same room at the same time.
Oh my
Grow
God.
up.
It will happen.
Wait, are we doing
All
a
3 of us.
5-person podcast for Whiplash? That's crazy.
It's going to be insane.
That could be quite the whiplash.
Yeah.
We gotta end on that. Okay, I've been Justy. We're out of here. Whiplash next time. I've been Justy. Name some names.
I've been Cameron.
No.
I'm
Wait,
Seb.
no, I've been Cameron. So.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.